Hello students, so today we will start with our new chapter, that is linear equations. For this chapter you should be thorough through the previous three chapters, that are algebraic expressions and identities, factorization, and you should also have a little bit ideas about numbers, right? So let's start. Basically what we are going to do in this chapter is we are going to deal with equations. In the previous chapters we have been studying about uh, expressions, right? In this chapter we will be dealing with equations. So what's the difference between equation and expression? Expression is simply when you write some algebraic quantity such as 3x plus 4, right? And if you equate this with some number, right, say 2, so what here you will get is an equation. This is the prime difference between algebraic expression and algebraic equations, right? So here our motto is to study about linear equations. So what does this word linear means? Linear means simply such type of equation whose degree is 1, right? There can be algebraic expressions of degree 2, degree 3, 10, 100, but our study will be limited in this chapter to 1 degree equation, that is linear equations. Also we will be just studying about single variable, right? That means there won't be any x plus y is equals to 0, there won't be a plus b plus c is equals to 3, right? Simply what we will be dealing with is a plus 7 is equals to 11. So we will be asked to find the value of a. For this you will have a is equals to 4, right? So let's first of all discuss how many types of equations can be there. So there can be three types of equations, that is linear equation, quadratic, cubic, and another one is biquadratic, but we won't be discussing those three here. We will be just focusing on linear equations. What is let us just understand the meaning of quadratic, cubic, and biquadratic, right? So quadratic equation means that the degree of the equation will be 2, right? That is, say, x square plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 0. So clearly here you can see the degree of this equation is 2. So this is called quadratic equation. Another type, the third type, that is cubic equation. And we can give write a general expression for cubic expression as x cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0. This is a general expression for cubic equation. Here you can see degree of this equation is 3. Same manner we have biquadratic equation, in which degree of the equation or the degree of the polynomial is 4, right? Now moving ahead, here we are given some examples of linear expressions, right? So as you can see, this 3x, 5x plus 4, 4x plus y, 7x, 2 by 3x minus 1, these are the linear expressions, because these values are not equated to any real number or any integer or fraction, right? And the expressions 3x square plus 2x plus 9, 4x square plus 5x plus 11, these are the examples of quadratic equation, right? So basically there are some sort of rules for finding the solution of any equation given to us, right? So some points that you have to remember in mind, that equal quantities can be added to both left hand side and right hand side of the equation. The same way, equal quantities can be subtracted or multiplied or divided or added to both sides of the equation. That won't change the value of the equality, right? So suppose you are adding 3 to the LHS side, so you will also add 3 to the RHS side. This will maintain the equality relationship. Now let us go through some examples. Here we are given that we have to find the value of x in equation 3x minus 4 is equals to 8. One more thing that we will keep in mind while finding the values of these variables is that we will try to keep the variables on the left hand side and the constants on the right hand side. So in example number 1, what we will do is we will add 4 on both sides to eliminate this minus 4 from LHS. What we will get after adding 4 on both sides will be plus 4 will be added to RHS to become plus 12. And this minus 4 will be added with plus 4 to get 0. So what we will be left is 3x is equals to 8. Sorry, 3x is equals to 12, right? This 8 plus 4 will give 12, and this minus 4 and plus 4 will be cancelled out, so we will be left with 3x is equals to 12. But now if we want to eliminate this 3 from the LHS side, what we will do is we will divide both sides by 3. Dividing 3 on both sides, we will get x on the LHS side, which will be equal to 3 times 4 is 12, so that will be equals to 4. This is the first way of solving any linear equation. Right, next, the previous example what we did was we added same quantity on both the sides and divided the same quantity from both the sides. Now in second example, what we will do is we will multiply same quantities on LHS and RHS, and we will also divide same quantities from LHS and RHS. So to solve this equation, what we want to first do is we want to eliminate this 9 from the denominator. For that, what we will do is we will multiply by 9 on both the sides. So multiplying by 9 on both sides, we will get is this 9 will be cancelled with this 9. What we will be left with is 4x is equals to 16 9 is 144. 16 times 9 is 144. So dividing both sides by 4 to eliminate this 4 from LHS, what we will get is this 4 and 4 will be cancelled, and what we will be left with is 4 1 is 4, 4 3 is 12, carry 2, 24, 4 3 is 24. So x will be equals to 36. Moving on to third example, what here we have to do is again, so to eliminate this 4 from the denominator, what we will do is we will multiply both LHS and RHS by 4. That will eliminate this 4 from the denominator. Next, what we will be left is with 3x minus 4 is equals to 8. Now we will add 4 on both the sides, so that this minus 4 will be cancelled out with plus 4. So what we will be left with is 3x equals to 36. Now what we have to do is we have to eliminate this 3 from LHS. So to do that, we will divide both sides by 3, which will eliminate these 3. Now what we will be left with is x is equals to 3 1 3, 3 times 12 is 36. So what we will be left with is x is equals to 12. So this is the first way of solving or finding the solutions of any linear equation. The rest is word problems and one more topic, that is elimination of quadratic or cubic terms. So that is another term for equations reducible to linear form. Suppose we're given that the equations are not in linear form, So what we will do is we will reduce those equations into linear form and then we will solve. So these two topics we will discuss in the next lecture.